Our town, it's our town on TV. Our town, that's you and me. Our town, upside down, hanging out of an airplane. Welcome to our town, and I'm your host, Larry Frost. We have a great show for you today. First up is the unveiling of the Mark Lankin portrait at the Amesbury Public Library, and in our second segment, we'll go to Whitehall Village to see an actual fire call with Amesbury's firefighters, police, and emergency teams, and a tremendous backup with our local firefighters. In our third segment, we're going to do a thing called About Town, with footage from Market Square and possibly some other stuff. So let's get started.
Welcome, everyone. Hi, my name is Lori Pierce, and I'm the administrative assistant here at the library. And I'm pleased to see everybody here for this very special event. It's been over a year now since Mark passed away, but he's still very close in our hearts. It seems like not long ago that we were talking and working together, which doesn't surprise me because I know he is near. He was a very special person and a best friend to all. And this unveiling is just one more expression of how much he was liked, loved, and will be remembered. Mark and Lindsay created the Technology Fund in Mark's memory, which has received $3,791 in donations so far. I would also like to mention that the team, Mark's Best Friends, made up of library staff, old and new, raised over $1,800 in September's Relay for Life in memory of Mark. And now I'd like to introduce Mayor Thatcher Keyser, who would like to say a few words.
Thank you, Lori. Well, one, thank all of you for coming tonight on behalf of Mark. I think this is a great and fitting event for Mark and the memories that he left us. As I said at the service or ceremony we had here some time ago about Mark, is he was the most selfless person who shared everything he had with everyone else. And I think in his own mind, when there's a line of needs, he always put himself at the end of the line and took care of everybody else first. And that was a spirit that Mark had and that he shared not just in the context of within this library, but for the whole community. I got to know Mark when I came into office. Not just our interactions as the library director, but in the literacy council and his efforts out and amongst the community on behalf of the community. And it wasn't just a great spirit that he had, and even during his most difficult days, when we had conversations from time to time, Mark was more worried about what was going on here than his own battles, and that's what struck me the most about Mark and the way he is. So I am pleased to be here and to witness the unveiling of his portrait, and a reminder for all of us that Mark's spirit is still here, strongly in the library, and all the endeavors that all of you here do. Mark's right there with us at our side also. So again, thank you for being here and Lord, for organizing this. Thanks.
Thank you, Mayor Keyser. I'd like to introduce Chris Daraki.
Good evening. It's great to see so many people here. I'd like just to thank the anonymous donor who paid for the painting. I'd also like to thank Lori Pierce for all the efforts that she did in all the legwork and getting it done. I truly miss Mark. Mark was a great guy. The thing that's missing in my life is the fact that I could never see his face in the library again. And this is going to be a great thing that you can walk in, you can see his face again, and I feel that he truly will look over this library for the rest of his life, for the rest of the library's life. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. And now I'd like to introduce Lindsay Lankin, Mark's wife.
I'm a little shorter than Chris. First, I want to thank everyone for this wonderful tribute to Mark. He would have been thrilled to know that he is always going to be here looking down over the hustle bustle of the library, and a library that he truly did love. I don't think that Mark ever felt really truly at home anywhere until he came to Amesbury. Being Jewish often means that you live in a world a little separate from the mainstream. Then he went to Stanford, and he really didn't feel he belonged there because he was surrounded by wealth and privilege. These were very new realities for him. Then, of course, he married me. Another very foreign concept, as Mark always said, he was never going to get married. Finally, he landed in Amesbury, and it's here that he truly felt he belonged. Whether it was ministering to lost souls, Mark collected lost souls, or looking to the needs of the people who worked with him, or he was doing volunteering in the community. He always put all his heart into it. No effort was too much when it came to helping the people of Amesbury. I know for a fact that the biggest regret of his short life was that he didn't manage to get a modern library built that would see the Amesbury citizens through this next century. Maybe now when people see this portrait, they will remember Mark and how hard he worked for them, and then finally everyone will come together and Mark's dream of a functional modern library will become a reality. Thank you again for honoring him with this wonderful tribute. It is something he never would have sought, but he would have humbly accepted with a little smile. Thank you again.
Thank you, Lindsay. Now if I could have Jim to help me unveil.
We tried. Right, which side of the line
I think probably that's.
is this side? I don't want to pull the whole thing down.
Oh, yeah.
Don't blame me.
Chris, I think you
This is the grab. Here we go, ready?
Thank you, everyone. We have refreshments over in the other room, some cookies and juice, and help yourself to mingle. Thank you.
You want to be a movie star? That's a really good picture. Wow. You are being so nice. Yeah. Wow. I'm too close. I can't get your nose. There you go. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed today's show. I'd like to make a few comments. One is to thank the staff at the Amesbury Public Library for the unveiling of the Mark Lankin portrait. And the second one is to thank the firefighters, police, and emergency management team for their hard work and dedication in protecting us all. And if you do see a firefighter, a policeman, or emergency management team person, give them a thumbs up. Let them know how grateful you are that they protect us each day. Well, that's it for today's show. Work hard, stay healthy, and please take time to care for someone. From our town, bye-bye, we're out of here.
Okay. Just like Michelangelo into the blue on heavenly wings. Cargo hand bones don't take off, no smoke, no mirror, no strings. I can't take off these dark shades. I can only say how it's too beautiful. Our town on TV. Our town, there's you and me. Upside down, hanging out of an airplane. I remember when the new Constellation went transcontinental. It was oh so experimental. I took a ride in a Goonie bug.